Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
When you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you road leads, we'll be right there with you. Wherever you road leads, we'll make your dreams come true. Next side, next side, next side, right next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
From GBN, this is Network News for Tuesday, June 27, 2023. Headlines: Grenadian jointly charged with Vicentia National for March shooting of Guelph resident Jonathan Not Nice Richards. Opposition member calls on National Security Minister to address crime increase in Grenada. Police confirm second autopsy report, while Josiah Robinson's family asks for privacy. Roland Bowler says it's time for new blood as the new National Party recovers and prepares for convention. Government signs agreement with the NTA to make senior citizens computer literate. Regionally, Archbishop in Trinidad concerned about international pressures on sex education in schools. Internationally, U.S. President Joe Biden assures Russia that the U.S. and its allies had no part in Wagner rebellion. Plus, in the sports news, Grenada National Basketball Association elects new executive. Details after these words.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening, I'm Kenroy Baptiste. A 21-year-old farmer of Seamoon, St. Andrew has been arrested and jointly charged with capital murder in connection with the execution-style shooting death of Jonathan Richards 3 months ago. His fellow accused, 30-year-old Vicentia national Elton Andrews, was arrested 1 month after the March 21 shooting and has been remanded to prison.
GBN News understands that 21-year-old Daniel George was apprehended by police officers on Monday at his home in Seamoon, St. Andrew, and taken into custody for questioning in connection with the March 21st shooting death of Jonathan Richards, also known as Not Nice. His arrest comes 2 months after Elton Elliston Andrew, a 30-year-old resident of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, was arrested, charged, and remanded to the Richmond Richmond Hill Prison for capital murder. George appeared on the capital murder charge at the Guelph Magistrates Court on Tuesday before Magistrate Nevelyn John. Attorney Henry Pariag, who was not present in court when the matter came up for hearing, has confirmed that he has been retained to assist the 21-year-old farmer who was remanded to the Richmond Hill Prison until July 12th. Richards, who resided at River Lane, Guelph, St. John at the time of his death, was reportedly shot at least 6 times while hanging out in the gun battle area. He was taken to the General Hospital where he passed away. Information is sketchy, but it is alleged that the perpetrator arrived by boat, committed the crime, and escaped through similar means. Meanwhile, the Vincentian murder suspect has retained attorney Anselm Clouden to assist him in the matter. In an earlier interview with reporters, amidst an uptick in gun-related crimes on the island, Officer in Charge of Crimes, Assistant Commissioner of Police, ACP Vanny Kerwin, expressed confidence that the Royal Grenada Police Force had a strong case against him.
The good thing about us is that if you come illegally and commit a crime, chances of getting out become a little bit slimmer, as we've seen here. Vincentian on our soil now being charged for murder. He came in however he come in, but he's not going out, has been accused now of committing a crime.
The now deceased Richards was arrested in June 2019 along with another Vincentian identified as Cornelius Hackshire in connection with a robbery incident at D.A. Monroe and Sons Sunshine Snacks store located on Grenville Street, St. George's. For GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
Now, a 26-year-old Soubise resident was granted bail when he appeared before the Grenville Magistrates Court on Tuesday on gun-related charges. Alvin Edwards, a landscaper by profession, was arrested and charged on Monday with the offenses of possession of firearm, possession of ammunition, and discharging a firearm in a public place. The charges stemmed from an alleged shooting incident in Crowshoe, St. Andrew earlier that day. Making his first court appearance before Magistrate Kinner Victor Marast at the Grenville Magistrate Court on Tuesday, Edwards was represented by Attorney-at-Law Anselm Clouden, who made the bail application on his behalf. The police prosecution team strongly objected to bail for him, considering the present climate relating to gun violence and the need for the courts to help remedy the situation. However, bail was granted in the sum of $50,000 with 2 sureties. As part of his bail conditions, Edwards was instructed to surrender his passport and report to the Grenville Police Station 3 times weekly. He's not permitted to travel without permission and has been placed on a curfew from 5:30 p.m. to 5 a.m. We can tell you, too, the matter has been adjourned to September 8. The Member of Parliament for St. Mark is troubled over the increase in crime in the country. Christina John reports.
Member of Parliament for St. Mark, Clarice Modeste Cohen, is calling on the Prime Minister and Minister of National Security, Dickon Mitchell, to address the issue of rising crime in the country. Modeste Cohen said the rise in crime among young people and the likely impact it can have on the tourism product is troubling.
That with any vindictiveness towards the government in office, but I am saying to the Minister for National Security to wake up and deal with the matter before it gets too far. One of our flagships, one of the things that we were always proud about was the safety and security in Grenada, and that lured tourists. So even tourism that has contributed to the growth of the economic growth of this country, that was seriously conditioned by our national safety that we were proud of.
The MP says she has not heard of the Minister of National Security's plan to address the scourge. She cited a productive engagement of young people as a stepping stone to curbing delinquency.
And I have listened to a number of the interviews and the presentations by our present Prime Minister, but I don't know if I missed anything. I have not heard any concern about the level of crime in our country and what the plans are. I heard other plans, but not what the plans are. And I want us to take a back step again to when NNP was in office. And some years ago, we had various gangs and fighting and so on. The crime rate was going up. And NNP jumped into the fray, the NNP government, and they invited the social partners, join us, let us see what we can do.
She's of the opinion that building on what was started under the previous NNP administration could be an option.
There are several examples of what we have done in a lot of areas that NDC does not need to reinvent the wheel. They can rebrand. They can call it whatever name. They can take the statistics. They can take the kudos. But please, NDC in office, Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell and the team, remember you went in office because of the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, and you're there to serve them. Give them a little bit of service, please.
During the last month, data showed overall an 0.8% increase in crime and a 1% increase in violent crimes, especially in harm offenses. Christina John, GBN News.
Other news, the cause of death of Josiah John T. Robinson has been confirmed. Rena Pitt Thomas has the latest.
The Royal Grenada Police Force has confirmed the result of a second autopsy done on Josiah John T. Robinson's body, which revealed that he died from manual strangulation. The body of Robinson was found on Sunday, June 18th, around 1 p.m. on BBC Beach. He was last seen at a bar in the same vicinity. His death came hours after he allegedly participated in an inaugural Pride event held in St. George's as part of Pride Month. While the RGPF is still tight-lipped about specific information on the autopsy or the investigation, the Robinson family issued a statement today asking for privacy. The statement reads, and I quote, "On behalf of our grieving family, we would like to express our deepest gratitude for the incredible outpouring of support, sympathy, and love we have received during this difficult time. The overwhelming compassion and kind words shared by all of you have provided us with strength and solace as we navigate the profound loss of our beloved John T. Your heartfelt message, comforting gesture, and unwavering presence have touched our hearts in ways we cannot adequately express. Your support has been a testament to the enduring bonds of friendship and the power of a compassionate community. As we begin the journey of healing and coming to terms with our loss, we kindly request some time and space to grieve in privacy. While your continued thoughts and prayer means the world to us, we ask for your understanding as we navigate through this challenging period. Please allow us the space to find solace, lean on one another, and honor the memory of our dear John T. in the most personal and meaningful way. Once again, we extend our deepest appreciation to each and every one of you for your unwavering support, love, and understanding. Your kindness have provided us with strength during this unimaginable time, and we are forever grateful for your presence in our lives. The death of John T. remains a subject of police investigations, and GBN will continue to update the story as information comes to hand. For GBN News, I am Rena Pitt Thomas reporting.
Network news from the Grenadian capital still ahead from us. Roland Bowler says it's time for new blood as the new National Party recovers and prepares for convention. Stay with us.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply
Apply for a Home Easy loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
In our part of the world, we need to be prepared for natural disasters like storms and hurricanes, even outside of the season. I'm sure you'll agree that keeping our loved ones, homes, and businesses safe is important. So, I came up with a few quick tips to help you stay safe. Familiarize yourself with your electrical panel, as it may be necessary to switch off the power during a storm or flood. Make sure you install a transfer or isolation switch to prevent your generator feeding electricity to Grenlec's line. If trees are too close to power lines, call Grenlec at 237 for advice. By following these easy steps, you will be well on your way to being hurricane ready. Don't be caught off guard by natural disasters. Prepare now. For more information, visit grenlec.com.
Here at the NIS, we are proud to support the evolving needs of Grenadians. We are always working to improve our services and would like to share with you some new changes. One of the changes we're pleased to announce is the introduction of the new unemployment benefit. This benefit will provide an insured person with 50% of their former income in the case of sudden unemployment. The benefit is available to anyone who is insured with the NIS and who has lost their job through no fault of their own. If you have any questions about this benefit, please contact our informational hotline at 440-6647 or visit our website at www.nisgrenada.org. Stay connected for more updates from NIS, your trusted Social Security provider.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it, accessed using your debit card and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your FlexiCredit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
It's the 4th edition of Hubbard's Live Free for 1 year promotion, Cuatro Punto Cero. It's unbelievably amazing. You can win free fuel, free drinks, cash prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free cable, TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free passes to Sunshine Promotion events for 2023, free groceries, all for 1 whole year. And every winner receives a lunch package. Be sure to fill out the entry forms and enter it into the marked entry boxes at all Hubbard's departments and at participating outlets. Promotion runs from April 1st to September 30th, 2023. Draws will be held every 2 weeks. Terms and conditions apply.
Grenada! Pre-pandemic prices on tires are back at Island Star. Shop now and save with draw-dropping deals on select ceramic and porcelain tires. Store-wide, lowest prices on tires since 2020. We're turning back the clock to give you the unbeatable prices on tires you love. And remember, price drops are everywhere at Island Star, giving you the deals you missed and making luxury affordable again. Don't forget, we stock a wide range of bathroom vanities, toilets, shower drains, face basins, faucets, and so much more. Visit us on Munridge Road in Grand Anse or call 439-TILE. That's 439-8453. Remember, when you think tile, think Island Style.
Big money, money, money. $3,000 every week for 3 months.
What?
Yes, it's the NLA's Crazy Cash Giveaway Promotion. Every week from April 11th to June 30th, 3 lucky Daily Games customers will randomly win $1,000 each week. Imagine winning as much as $36,000 in 12 weeks.
How?
Spend $12 in a single purchase on Daily Cash 4, Daily Pick 3, or Playway. Look for the words Cash Winner on your tickets to collect $1,000. The more you spend $12 on your favorite daily games, the more chances you have to win. Must be 18 or older to participate. All prizes must be collected by July 7th, 2023. Other terms and conditions apply. See stores for details. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Important announcement for CIBC First Caribbean customers. Grenada Cooperative Bank Limited invites prospective customers to collect their debit and credit cards, checkbooks, night depository keys and bags, and deposit books at its distribution center located at the GV Steel Conference Room, number 14 Church Street, St. George's. The center will be open from June 19th to July 8th, 2023, operating from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., Mondays to Fridays, and from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturdays. You will be required to present a valid photo ID for collection. To avoid any delay in your service, we encourage you to visit Co-op Bank's distribution center at your earliest convenience between June 19th and July 8th, 2023. We look forward to welcoming you home.
Welcome home.
What powers my smile? The sun. And it does a whole lot more. Through programs of the PURC, I use the sun to produce my own electricity. So can you, using the sun and other sources of renewable energy. Sign up today at PURC.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Network News, welcome back. Passengers traveling within the region now have an alternative for travel from Barbados to Grenada and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, as Virgin Atlantic has officially begun its inter-island travel service. Here's the report.
Virgin Atlantic has delivered on one of its latest initiatives, providing inter-island connectivity. The airline touched down at the Maurice Bishop International Airport just around 7:30 p.m. last Tuesday from Barbados, making it the only UK airline allowing travelers to easily hop from Barbados to Grenada or St. Vincent. The new inter-island service are set to provide local, regional, and international customers with more opportunities to explore the Caribbean, with flights operating between the islands twice per week. Video footage shared by the Grenada Tourism Authority from the Barbados Broadcasting Corporation shows Hannah Swift, Virgin Atlantic's Caribbean country manager, as part of the traveling delegation. She said these additional flights will offer more intra-regional travel opportunities.
At the moment, we are finding that the flights between the islands, between Barbados and St. Vincent and Barbados and Grenada, are proving extremely popular. We've got a great price point, a great product, and a really lovely brand that not many people in the Caribbean have experienced. So the fact that they can now do it and jump on a wide-bodied aircraft between the islands is such an exciting thing. So we are expecting lots of people on board. We're already seeing, even though we've only been on sale for a few weeks, plenty of sales coming in. As my team can tell you, our office has been flooded with people.
Grenadian Leslie Ramdani, a long-standing travel industry official, welcomed the additional flights.
Well, for me, especially today, it is really important because I've been having problems to get back to Grenada since yesterday morning. Had to overnight in Barbados because the flight was cancelled, rescheduled for today, no connection. So this is really a great opportunity to afford persons who want to connect to Grenada from not only from Barbados but other islands. It's an important connection, and not only that, it will be good for our tourism industry. More opportunities to fly into Grenada.
Chrislina John, GBN News.
1 year after losing the elections to the National Democratic Congress, the opposition New National Party is regrouping and preparing for the party's convention. Beverly Telesford is going to tell us about that.
The opposition New National Party is in recovery and repair mode 1 year after the June 2022 elections. Representative for the NNP, Roland Bowler, assessed the past 12 months for the party in its opposition role. He informed that members have collectively identified and accepted some of the factors that led to their 9-6 defeat.
1 year later, we are still putting things back together. The NNP had a history of being a winning party. And I think that history probably got into many of us and we became complacent. We felt that 2 back-to-back 15-0, 2013, 2018, who can beat NNP? No one could. But it was not necessarily a rude awakening for most of us, because those of us who understand politics, we would have understood how fluid politics is. It's not a thing that is static. It doesn't stay one way, because you're dealing with human beings and people change as time goes by. The preferences become different. The things they needed yesterday are not the same things they need today. And so they make decisions sometimes at the spur of the moment. But in terms of what we're doing, we're trying to regroup, we're recouping, we're trying to rebuild the structure of the party, as the constitution of the party says, building from the ground up, putting our party groups in place, ensuring that our constituency branches are okay, and moving forward to a big question that is being asked all the time, preparing to go to a convention.
Bowler said since the election, the party has held retreats and sought outside intervention as it seeks to rebuild its political positioning.
We have had, since the election to now, we have had retreats. We have looked critically at what may have been the cause or causes for our loss at the polls. What should we have done differently? What we must do now, and how we should approach the future. We had even gone as far as bringing in some foreign input, people to look at the NNP, look at the structure, look at our life since NNP has started in 1984 to present. And the days when we won all the seats, what did we do then? How we operated in government.
The NNP rep says the party has recognized the huge contribution the youthful population made to the last general elections. He believes it is time the party drafts new blood into the organization.
The changing times, because one of the things we found out is that the youthful population, whom we sometimes take for granted, believing that they don't know what they want or what they are about, they are now playing a much more significant role in terms of the political life of this country than probably 10, 15 years ago. Those who are part of NNP now and has been part of NNP and has been, in the fight and in the trenches working to see that the party move forward, the party will not be able to graduate to where it wants to be without the assistance, without the advice, without the involvement of these people. But we need to bring in new blood. We need to infuse new and youthful, people, people with technical knowledge, people who are academically brilliant, and so it's going to be an NNP of a greater mixed. Yes.
Bowler was a guest on GBN's To the Point program on Tuesday. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
The Coast Guard unit of the Royal Grenada Police Force has been outfitted with another vessel to assist with patrolling coastal areas for law enforcement and search and rescue missions in Grenada's waters. There's more in this report.
The PB-08 utility boat donated by the U.S. Coast Guard through the U.S. government is 12 meters in length with 2 diesel engine. It is fitted with the largest navigation system and tactical communications, which will enhance Grenada's search and rescue capabilities and enforcement of the law within our maritime domain. The vessel was officially handed over on Tuesday morning. Prime Minister and Minister for National Security, Dickon Mitchell, in his remarks at the ceremony, underscored the importance of the vessel and building capacity within the Coast Guard.
This enhanced communication capabilities allow us seamless coordination with our military vessels and aircraft, empowering us to respond swiftly and efficiently to maritime emergencies. we particularly note the impressive range of the vessel, which spans up to 300 nautical miles. And this extended reach expands our operational capacity and bolsters our ability to reach those in distress, ensuring that no call for assistance goes unanswered.
The donation of the PB-08 utility boat is part of the U.S. Maritime Security Assistance Initiative called Secure Seas, which in turn is part of the Caribbean Basin Security Initiative and managed by the U.S. Southern Command. Kevin Bostic, a directorate of the U.S. Southern Command, revealed that the donation is an investment of over $1 million.
If anybody doesn't know, this is a $1.2 million investment in the country. Again, key for the United States to strengthen that partnership with Grenada, maintain that relationship with Grenada, and the only thing that we ask is that you use it for its intended purpose, sir, and that is your call, but it is definitely a donation. Okay, there's no strings attached with that. The only string is please use it for the Grenadian folks, the Grenadian people. What I will do is my TAF team, the technical assistance field team, the ones who come out to work with your Coast Guard and police defense forces, etc., they actually fall in my formation.
Her Excellency Linda Tagliella Teller, U.S. Ambassador to Barbados and the rest of the Caribbean, said the donation solidifies the vision of keeping Grenada and the rest of the Caribbean region safe.
This event reflects the strong bonds between our two nations and our shared vision to keep the Caribbean region and its waters safe. The Royal Grenadian Police Force Coast Guard has been and continues to be an essential protector of not only the waters of Grenada, but the entire Eastern Caribbean. As defenders of the maritime domain, I know you are out on the front lines protecting against illicit and illegal activities, including the smuggling of weapons, people, and narcotics, and unreported and unregulated fishing. I am truly impressed with Grenada's high standard of excellence in both operations and maintenance of your Coast Guard assets. And I would also like to give a shout out to those who maintain those boats and take care of them.
For GBN News, I am Rena Pett Thomas reporting.
Indiscriminate dumping refers to the unlawful disposal of waste in undesignated spaces, such as open or vacant land, sources of water, and other areas. The Latan Beach in St. David is at the end of the GBN eyesore lens.
Our ISO reporter tonight wants to use the platform to draw attention to indiscriminate dumping near a beach along the East Coast. Rubble is photographed in a pile on the sand on Latant Beach in St. David. Our citizen journalist is hoping the relevant authorities can put an end to the dumping and have the rubble cleared. We thank tonight's ISO reporter for that submission, and we encourage everyone to do their part to eliminate indiscriminate dumping and ensure that Grenada maintains a clean environment, living up to its name, Pure Grenada. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Still ahead in Network News, government signs agreement with the National Training Agency to make senior citizens computer literate.
Grenada, get ready for the biggest Calypso clash of all time as Grenada takes on Trinidad at the 17th annual Hubbard's Legends in Concert. Saturday, July 8th, Grenada Trade Center from 7:30 p.m. You'll get from your our partners, Hubbard's, Grenada Paper Products, Granville Credit Union, Biden and Miners, Gittins Healthcare, Grenada Broadcasting Network, Guardian General, Spicile Imaging Center, Western Union, The Agriculture Shop, Clear Vision Eye Center, Springs Food Mart, Dollar Savers Auto Part, Rise and Shine Supermarket, Classic Lighting, Victory Bar, Budget Marine, Dean's Mattress, Grenada Trade Center, Creative Do It Best, Grenada Distillers Limited, Catwheels Stationery Service, Blue Bubbles, PA, Rentals and Event Supplies Company, Dana's Tasty Food, and City Inn. Please be seated by 7 p.m. because this one will be epic. Say
St. David's, we know you love bingo! And it's been a long while, but now we're finally coming on Sunday, July 2nd from 5 p.m. Bellevue Plainfield is the place to be for the massive $40,000 in cash money bingo. That's right, 40 big ones could be yours. Tickets are only $35 for one or $60 for two. Don't you dare miss this one. Sunday, July 2nd, everybody's gonna be heading to Bellevue Plainfield. St. David's, we're coming. Tango nice again.
Tingo nice again. Tingo nice again.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers. Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
The NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with Multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anne, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Get Rubigas. Get cooking. Rubigas, clean, safe, and reliable LPG is the perfect solution for your commercial and everyday needs. For cooking at home or barbecuing, choose Rubigas LPG cylinders. Available in a variety of sizes from 20 to 100-pound cylinders. Rubigas LPG, clean, safe, reliable. Are you cooking with Rubigas?
Get Rubis, get going.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
The St. George's Seventh-day Adventist Primary School is celebrating its half-century milestone this year as the institution continues to create a legacy of educating the nation's youth and providing community support in Grenada. More in this report.
The events planned to celebrate St. George SDA Primary School's Big 50th will be held from August 27th to September 11th, starting with a fun day for all past and present students at the Tantin playing field on day 1 and culminating with a gala in September. The theme for the milestone, celebrating with values lasting throughout eternity, was developed by a grade 6 student at the school. Past student and members of the celebration committee, Samuel Bonaparte, spoke of other events planned for the milestone.
Of September. So we're going to start off with on the 27th of August, it's a Sunday. We're inviting all the past students of the school to be down at Roy St. John, well, formerly Tantin playing field. There we're going to have sporting activities. Then on the Wednesday, that would be the 30th, we're looking to have a concert. Have the Sunday, I think the Sunday would be 3rd of September. We're having a beach outing. We're looking to have it at BBC Beach. We're going to cook and sew, maybe the oil down, and the cooking skill that you have developed over the last years come and display it. That's on the Wednesday. We're looking to have a special church service. It would be when the school recommences the September period. We're going to also have a gala event, a formal gala event where we're inviting all the students to come, interact, sit, dine, exchange experiences over the years and so forth.
One of the founding members of the school, Joel Hippolyte, hopes that in the next few years, a new structure for the school will be erected. He said the primary school has over the years done much more than educate students.
If you look at the motto of the school itself, it says a Christ-centered education, and that speaks for itself. The focus of education is not only to create, academic, good standing and produce scholars and all that, but the whole focus of education is to prepare, students for lives now to be able to take their place in society and serve well, and also to prepare them for, the life that they would be, enjoying in heaven.
Teacher Mrs. Allison Prince says St. George SDA has a track record for producing students who go on to become some of the most productive citizens of the country.
And it's amazing as to how our students come out and represent highly head boys, head girls. They have leadership roles wherever they go in debates. When they go out, when we used to have the school debates, you would find among the leaders a student from St. George's SDA Primary School. So, and I'm happy to know that we have come out and we have taken our place, that we have made choices that are not correct sometimes, and
well, that's human.
Yes,
right?
we made some choices, but one of the things that we go back to is what we were molded in at the school. They will always remember something from the school, but they appreciate what we would have taught them at the school, just and how it has changed their lives.
Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
The NDC administration has signed an agreement with the National Training Agency as part of efforts to make more senior citizens computer literate. This was revealed by Minister for Economic Development, Planning, Tourism, ICT and the Creative Economy, Lennox Andrews, during the NDC's National Town Hall meeting to commemorate its one-year anniversary in office.
We have recently signed an agreement with the National Training Agency in keeping with our policy of making the whole of Grenada computer literate. We want every single person in Grenada to know how to use a computer and to know how to use a smartphone. National Training Agency to train all Grenadians 50 years and over, train you how to use the computer.
Digital skills are now critically important for daily life, and by building digital literacy, senior citizens can participate fully in the digital world. We'll be right back.
Notice is hereby given that the 39th Annual General Meeting of Nexa Credit Union Limited will be held at the Crown Ballroom, Radisson Beach Resort, Grand Anse, St. George, with simultaneous streaming on Zoom. The meeting commences at 2 p.m. Tuesday, 27th June 2023 for the following purposes: to receive the report of the Board of Directors and other committees for 2022, to receive the audit financial report for 2022, to elect members to the Board of Directors and other committees, to discuss and approve the budget for 2023, to appoint auditors and fix their remuneration, to act on such matters as may come before the 39th Annual General Meeting. All members are invited to attend either in person or via Zoom. You can register at any branch via telephone 440-1354, using the registration link www.nexacreditunion.com/AGM, or by sending an email to marketing@nexacreditunion.com.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Big money, money, money.
$3,000 every week for 3 months.
What?
Yes, it's the NLA's Crazy Cash Giveaway Promotion. Every week from April 11th to June 30th, 3 lucky Daily Games customers will randomly win $1,000 each week. Imagine winning as much as $36,000 in 12 weeks.
How?
Spend $12 in a single purchase on Daily Cash 4, Daily Pick 3, or Playway. Look for the words Cash Winner on your tickets to collect $1,000. The more you spend $12 on your favorite daily games, the more chances you have to win. Must be 18 or older to participate. All prizes must be collected by July 7th, 2023. Other terms and conditions apply. See stores for details. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Money, money, money.
And so it begins, a journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
Sporting fans, good evening. The Grenada National Basketball Association, GNBA, has selected a new executive to govern its affairs. The decision was taken during the association's recent annual general meeting and election of officers, which took place at the Olympic House in Montrouge. Kester Elcock now serves in the capacity of president, with Ryan Joseph as his vice president. We can tell you too, the elected technical director is Gerard Sincere. Justin Hazard and Rondell Johnson hold the posts of General Secretary, hold the post of Treasurer and General Secretary, respectively. Ray Roberts presided over the exercise as returning officer. The National Sports Council's Alvin Cloudin was the independent observer. The local boxing fraternity is attempting to navigate its way through the current turmoil brought on by the International Olympic Committee's decision to strip the International Boxing Association of its status as the sport's world governing body. In 2022, an independent investigation said boxing needed to take action on ethical issues to secure its Olympic future, having found what it called a historical culture of bout manipulation, including at the 2016 Rio Olympic Games. Former boxing president of the Boxing Association of Grenada Incorporated, Davis Adams, says the present situation is a very telling one.
They have failed to do it over the years. As a matter of fact, since 2019, they were suspended with the intention that they should work on those three areas: financing, governance, credibility of competition. They have not fixed them. As a matter of fact, the IABA got even more antagonistic to individuals and to member organizations, to the extent that threats and so have come, not only for individuals, but even to the IOC.
In the face of the current debacle, Adams has been reflecting on the challenges affecting the sport locally.
Well, I mean, the truth of the matter is, I don't know where we're going to go from here, what will happen from here, but definitely I know that the GOC will be communicated with from the IOC level, because of course that's the member, and we'll see what happens from there. But the truth of the matter is, it's not a pretty picture at all. It's very, very ugly, and us who have continued to support countries that have continued to support AIBA, I don't think AIBA would take it lying. They will try to split boxing. They will try to have probably different groups running boxing. But what will happen is that at the end of the day, the Olympics remain the premier organization for where someone wants to showcase their talent. And let's see what happens, whether AIBA decides to go on its own, go rogue, do whatever it wants. But the International Olympic Committee says, we're going to run boxing the way we choose, and let's see how that would happen.
He's hopeful, though, that all is not lost.
It will only exacerbate it, because what happened is everybody wants to guard their turf, guard their position. No compromising, no coming together, no meeting of minds to say, well, hey, at the end of the day, who are we affecting? We are affecting the local person who wants to box. What can we do better? That isn't happening. As a matter of fact, the rift between the organizations that are really trying to make an effort to run boxing, that will just continue to grow and grow and grow until the IOC makes a decision that it will hand down to the local Olympic Committee, our GOC, as to what they should do going forward.
All right. Still high from the euphoria of Monday's 58th run victory over Ireland. West Indies women will be looking to go up 2-0 in the second of a three-match CG United One-Day International Series. Monday was a match filled with milestones for Stephanie Taylor and Hayley Matthews. Taylor is now the third-ranked woman with the most 50-plus scores in women's one-day internationals, with 46 to her name. Matthews became the third West Indian to reach 2,000 one-day international runs, and the pair posted their third one-day international century partnership, batting for West Indies. Winning the toss and batting first, captain Hayley Matthews led West Indies with her fourth one-day international century, 109, which came off 107 balls and included 9 fours and 2 sixes. Stephanie Taylor notched her 40th half-century, 55 of 68 balls, and Chanel Henry brought up her maiden one-day international half-century in 38 deliveries, as West Indies posted 297 for 6 in their 50 overs. Talk about that one. All right, that's the sports news for now. A religious leader in Trinidad and Tobago is monitoring the upward trend for inclusion of lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, or questioning LGBTQ+ content in schools, especially from international agencies. Roman Catholic Archbishop Jason Gordon says while the Education Ministry has so far rejected the rollout of the sensitive topic, he's concerned whether mounting pressure could lead to an eventual swing. He's calling for stronger partnerships with stakeholders in education to navigate uncharted territories. Jesse Ramdale tells us more.
The US and the United Nations and others are putting pressure on CARICOM to introduce a comprehensive sex education. And you know what that means?
And listen,
this will teach your child that his or her biological sex is not a given, that each one could choose freely to identify as he or she likes.
Troubling times so when the bell tolls. During a conversation surrounding education in Trinidad and Tobago, Archbishop Charles Jason Gordon zeroed in on the school curriculum. The timely topic comes on the heels of polarizing discussions stemming from rumored plans to introduce the agenda in the school system after images of books featuring LGBT+ characters surfaced on social media. Education Minister Dr. Nyan Gatsby Dolly has since denied any changes to the book list or the 2023-2024 academic curriculum. According to the Archbishop, the Concordat, an agreement made over half a century ago, remains an important barrier.
No book, text, or curriculum can be introduced into the denominational school without the consent of that denomination. So we might actually be very important for the government, who has been blocking this thing as they can locally, but when it starts to come with the international partners, it's going to create a really difficult space.
In pointing to the potential dangers of foreign influence, Archbishop Gordon referenced a questionnaire administered by an international organization quizzing children about their sexuality and gender identity in Barbados last October. He cautioned those in authority to be vigilant.
If somebody has a book that was used inappropriately in a classroom or introduced in a classroom, or a questionnaire that was introduced to a child that's inappropriate, please send it in.
According to the Archbishop, new technology has also led to what he described as the hidden curriculum. He added that denominational education was in peril and steps were needed to preserve it. Jesse Ramdale, CNC3 News.
Antigua and Barbuda has taken the lead on a historic declaration on climate change at the Organization of American States. The country's ambassador to the hemispheric grouping, Sir Ronald Saunders, drafted the original declaration, which had the support of 19 other states across the Caribbean and Central America. We can tell you the move is part of efforts to widen the alliance of states, which is jointly seeking remedies for loss and damage to the economies and the livelihoods of their people. Garfield Burford reports.
I describe this declaration as historic because it is the first time that active member states of two regional groups, CARICOM and SICA, are joining together to issue a shared declaration.
Antigua and Barbuda's top diplomat in Washington, D.C., presenting a declaration on behalf of the 20 Caribbean and Central American countries after securing unanimous support. The 20 are the 14 independent members of CARICOM, in addition to the Dominican Republic and 5 Central American countries, Costa Rica, Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, and Panama. Sir Ronald had a draft of the declaration which calls for decisive action in response to the perils of climate change.
We make this declaration on our own behalf, but with a profound understanding that no nation of this hemisphere of the world is immune from the impacts of climate change. We are all in this together.
The declaration was being read as Barbados and the Windward Islands were being threatened by the then tropical storm Brett last week. The 20 countries gave their commitment to strengthening their collective efforts to achieve net zero emissions and a resilient future. There is also this call on international agencies.
Our joint call to international financial and development institutions to prioritize the provision of funds and resources to support the efforts of Central America and the Caribbean in addressing climate change, recognizing the urgency and magnitude of the challenges faced by these regions.
The declaration was warmly received.
Muchas gracias.
U.S. President Joe Biden has offered brief remarks about the weekend's overseas rebellion, but said the incident showed a struggle in the Russian system. ABC has more.
President today describing a dizzying 48 hours monitoring this rebellion, receiving hour-by-hour updates from Camp David. His national security advisor, Jake Sullivan, and the chairman of the Joint Chiefs, General Mark Milley, both canceling foreign trips to stay back and track this situation. The president asking his team to prepare for a range of scenarios as he raced to convene top allies on that video call to coordinate a united response and send Vladimir Putin that clear message that the U.S. was not involved and had nothing to do with this. That message then delivered directly from the U.S. ambassador to the Russians. President Biden is well aware that Russia is a nuclear power and does not want to give Putin any reason to try and blame this on the West.
I invite you to stay with us. We'll be back to remind you of the headlines. This is the Grenada Broadcasting Network. A reminder of the headlines. Grenadian jointly charged with Vincentia National for March shooting of Guelph resident Jonathan Not Nice Richards. Opposition member calls on National Security Minister to address crime increase in Grenada. Police confirm second autopsy report while Josiah Robinson's family asks for privacy. Roland Bowler says it's time for new blood as the new National Party recovers and prepares for convention. Government signs agreement with the National Training Agency to make senior citizens computer literate. Also in the broadcast, regionally, Archbishop in Trinidad and Tobago concerned about international pressures on sex education in schools. Internationally, U.S. President Joe Biden assures Russia that the U.S. and its allies had no part in Wagner rebellion. Plus, in the sports news, Grenada National Basketball Association elects new executive. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. That's all from us in the GBN newsroom for the moment. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.